Business or pleasure?
Both.
They're both, yeah.
Both.
We'll combine both.
Always.
Always both.
That's right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Always the nice trip.
Might as well make it some pleasure out of a business trip, right?
That's right.
Well, yeah, it can't be all work, no play.
Exactly.
That makes, isn't it Jack a dull boy?
Yes, it does.
That's right.
My name's not Jack, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be a dull boy.
No.
Maybe a doughboy. That's like the deranged doughboy.
That's right.
Coming at you with a freaking knife.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I guess I saw that in a movie somewhere.
No, we definitely, well, we saw with, I think, a gingerbread cookie.
That's right. Yes, yes.
Didn't we
Murders
watch,
of Shred. That's actually
Krampus?
from a Krampus, yes.
Krampus.
Oh my god, that movie is crazy.
Yeah, funny.
So I'm not showing my daughter that movie for a little while.
No.
Talk about a way to ruin Christmas.
Yeah, no. It might, if she ever starts thinking that Christmas isn't real, maybe that's when you introduce her to that movie. Scare it right back into her.
Yeah, there's something real.
Oh, you don't think Santa Claus is real? I'll show you who's real. Krampus is real.
You'll get nothing like it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I suggest you choose Santa for Krampus. Watch these speed humps.
Yeah.
You got it.
Now, our daughters, when they were, gosh, it had been like 8 and 10 maybe. They hid we had a sectional couch and they hid in the corner that night. Because
they wanted to see what was going down?
Yep, and they
Sneaky.
did. They did.
Had you put him to bed?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Super sneaky.
Super
Diabolical
sneaky, yeah.
children.
Yeah. Put them to bed and we waited till like 1 a.m. We thought they were asleep, but guess what?
Is that right? They bust on you.
Did they see the whole thing?
Yes.
Did they see you eat the cookies?
Yes.
Oh no, the betrayal.
Yes, they saw.
Daddy, those cookies were for Santa.
Yeah.
Oh man, the whole magic of Christmas is shattered that
of
moment.
course, they didn't tell us till a few years later.
No
right?
kidding.
Yeah.
Is that right?
And then did they keep up the lie? Of course
Yes.
they did. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, they did good because they did.
They are way too smart for 8 and 10.
Yeah.
That's too smart.
They didn't want Christmas to end. They didn't.
Oh yeah, that's my thing. They figured
Well, that's just
if the
it.
magic
Even when you
ended, the
find
presents
out-
may end. So no, that's not mess with this thing.
Yeah.
They figured, just let it lie. Just pretend
It's
we don't
funny,
know
they had to
anything.
know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I
Nobody
think deep
saw
down
it.
I knew too. I was sneaking into my parents' closet, opening my gifts early,
Oh.
and then taping them back up.
Yeah. Did that too. That's funny.
Oh yeah, sure. We all did some sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
Funny, I think I must have been like, I don't know, 5 or 6, and my grandparents got me one of those. It's like a little paddle, cart thing. It looks like a little F1 cart, right?
Okay,
And
yeah.
it was big. It was plastic, And so anyway, it was all wrapped up.
Like radio flyer sized?
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I remember that I was so curious to know what it was. Really so curious. And my dad decided to join in on the sneakiness because I wanted to actually open it up. So I remember that, at night at one point, my mom was to bed. He got an X-Acto knife, got a flashlight in there, and he cut a tiny little square on the packet, tiny little square like that. He took a little square out, and he let me peek in with a flashlight to see what it was like inside.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
put the square back on. We taped it very nice.
Oh,
He said,
okay.
"No, he said it's not gonna know."
That's great.
I remember that so well.
That's great. Yeah, that's clever. You know what? I don't think I had access to an X-Acto knife.
Oh, I didn't either. He did it. He's like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
okay.
I'll help you out. We have a plan."
Oh, okay.
He got that little cut, tape it very nicely. So
Yeah.
Nobody knows it. No secret.
Well, it was about taping it back and making it look pristine.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You want to get caught.
Yeah, in fact, honestly, I learned how to wrap gifts by unwrapping my mother's gifts.
Is that right?
Yeah, reverse engineered them.
Reverse engineering.
Oh, I see how this is put together.
This is easy.
Yeah,
Flawless
not too bad. Even to this day, I wrap gifts pretty good.
bet you do.
I just don't give them too often. Not wrapped anyway. You've been driving in the stormy weather?
Yeah, yesterday was more rain.
Well, sure.
And today for sure so far. Yesterday was also much busier.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the rain, but when it rains, we get slammed.
Interesting.
People probably don't want to drive. They think you might as well hire someone to drive.
Could be it. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I do have a little theory, but I don't know if it's true or not. People that would normally take the bus don't want to walk to the bus stop.
Oh yeah, makes sense too. Yeah,
That adds to the demand.
And people that would bike, maybe?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and that's when it pays best for you to drive, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. That's what they call that surge pricing?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Aside from like the named hurricane, because there's a state statute that doesn't let rideshare companies add a surcharge.
Oh.
Yeah, during a hurricane.
I gotcha.
I see.
Yeah.
Did yesterday qualify?
No, because it was no longer a hurricane.
I gotcha.
Yeah. There is a new rideshare service. We'll give you a card.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Get another one. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
They pronounce it rides.
Oh, I see.
As of right now, we can drop off at the airport, but we cannot pick up.
Oh, I see.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's some kind of litigation going on with, the airport wants their cut.
Oh, geez, everybody wants their cut, huh?
Yeah.
Right at the airport?
Yeah.
That's crazy
they
because
have
you are
control
bringing
over it?
them customers.
Exactly.
Or taking the customer away from them. That's the issue that they have is picking them up there.
Oh.
Yeah, we could drop
Oh,
them
come
off.
on. You want people to get backlogged in your freaking airport? No, you want efficient arrival and removal.
Yeah. So,
Don't be stupid.
now with this new rideshare, there is no surge pricing ever.
But,
Got it.
So if it's $15 to get to the airport, it's always $15.
uh-huh.
Doesn't matter what time of day or.
That's great.
Yeah. That's the biggest advantage for you.
Right.
The biggest advantage for us as drivers is we get the entire fare.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Whereas Uber and Lyft love to take a pretty good
Chunk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure what you paid for this, if I can ask.
I think 29.
29. So I'm getting paid $12.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, wow, they take that
Yeah,
much.
that's, you know what, my
Took
buddy
over
told me
half.
that
That's
you
crazy.
get like 40%.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gee.
So obviously, us as drivers are trying to get as many people to switch over to this new one.
Yeah.
Sure.
So in the future,
No, that makes sense.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna photograph this so I can save it.
Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to use this to get
On the way
you.
back, right?
that's correct.
Next
Yeah.
next time we
Yeah.
have to go to the airport, we know what to do. There you go. It's great.
Next time you go to the airport, or if you just need to ride around town.
Yep.
Unless you want to give me your personal number and I contact you when we return. We are expecting to come back Saturday evening, right around 10:45 in the evening.
Yeah, that would not be me.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't work nights, and I don't.
Go, good for you.
Yeah, no nights, no weekends. Now my wife does call this what I do right now in the middle of the night, because I
Oh.
start early. I start at 3:30 in the morning.
Ah.
So she says I work in the middle of the night. I say it's just early morning.
It's just early start. There you go.
Well, yeah.
But there is a difference between waking up early and working till like noon,
For sure.
as
I
opposed
agree.
to working from say 8 o'clock at night till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yes, huge difference.
There's very little drunk crossover.
Yes, true. Yeah,
right.
As far, yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. That'd be an annoying group to have to deal with. Huh?
Yeah, I don't. In if the pickup like this in the mornings at say 4 o'clock in the morning, if there's a ride coming on a Hardin Street, I don't take it because you know they're gonna be drunk.
I gotcha.
Funny that you gotta know what you
These are the
expect
things you learn.
depending on where you pick them up and timing. Yeah. That's good. You gotta screen that.
Yeah.
Interesting. To or from work.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a lot of manufacturing in the area that's 24/7.
What's that?
A lot of manufacturing in the area that's 24/7.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Huh. No. Like a large warehouse?
Yeah, distribution center.
Okay.
I see.
They actually have 2 of them down there. They got one on, I don't know if you were familiar with the area, but it's called Old Wire Road.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's out there just a little bit further than the main distribution center, and they actually print books there.
Oh, they print books there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Must have thousands of employees there.
Print books for distribution, which I thought was interesting as well.
Like Amazon has a press, basically.
Yeah, they actually have many presses. I asked the guy, I picked up a guy there yesterday. I picked up people there several times, but
Yeah.
this is the first time I actually questioned the guy that worked there. He says they got about, I think he said 15 or 18 soft cover presses, and then he got about 10 hardcover
Huh.
presses.
What is it? Are they printing like for their own like employee training, things like that? Or they actually
No,
print books for
they're
sale?
printing for us as
Really? For
customers. Yeah, like
Oh,
if
wow.
Billy Graham has a book, they'll print a book for
Huh.
Billy Graham, ship it out.
Interesting.
Yeah, they say they do about 3,000 books a day.
3,000 books a day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. 20 and 77. That's reasonably well south.
South of town,
Yeah.
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 That's funny. That's kind of out near where we kayak.
Yeah.
Oh no, excuse me. 26 and the 77 down in Casey area.
Yeah. That's the one I'm seeing.
Yeah. 26.
Yes, 26. You're right.
Yeah.
I always get those routes screwed
Me
up.
too, 2026.
I can't keep them straight for the life of me.
I know the 77.
I'm trying to figure out a mnemonic. I ain't got one.
It doesn't help that I'm dyslexic just a little bit.
No, does not help. So when you finish your shift, do you take a nap and then do your day?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I normally take a nap after I'm done. I'll go home, get a little something to eat, take a nap for about 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. Little kitty cat nap.
Yep. And then carry on with doing the honeydew list.
Yes.
Oh boy. I guess you got a honeydew list too.
Yeah. I go home and
Yep.
hanging shelves,
Uh-huh.
boxes. It's alright.
That's funny. When you don't got a honey, you just got a to-do list.
Yeah, to do this.
I just got a to-do
There's no
list.
honey with it.
Yeah. That's the shit I need to do.
Exactly. That's the shit you
Shit
gotta
I need to do list. Some of it I'm gonna put off for a
do. Let's say,
while.
yeah, you don't have an inspector after you.
In fact, last night turned out to be a very productive night, but I didn't get to bed till like 2:30 or 2:45.
Jeez. Sleep at all? Like 2 hours?
Well, barely. Yeah, barely. Very
How
fragmented.
do you function that way?
Well, you can see I'm quite functional.
You
right
are
now.
very functional.
Mostly coherent.
That's what's impressive.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. As soon as we get onto the plane,
Oh,
good night,
gone.
goodbye.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Wake me up in Houston.
You wake me up in Houston. You'll watch I'll zombie, at our layover.
Make sure they don't take over, take
Yeah.
off again with me on.
Rod, lead the way.
Yeah, lead the way.
And usually I'll fuel up with,
Yeah.
a nice lager
A nice lager. Lager. I was thinking I didn't drink now. Lager.
or a stout if one's available.
A Bloody Mary would be good.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Those
that'd be
are
a
always
good,
very.
That's our pre-flight drink.
Fair enough. I'm
Like,
down.
coming to that, that's traditionally my pre-flight
My
drink. now.
gosh.
Yes.
Now you're. I think my
I know.
my glands just went.
True.
Uh-huh. They did.
Salivating.
They're
Salivating.
alcohol,
Nice.
really.
Very nicely seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever have a red beer?
Bloody Mary. Red deer.
Yes, I have had a red beer.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like a brown red beer.
It's,
Or maybe you're talking redder than that.
I'm calling this a little bit different. It's so it's any kind of like amber beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pour some V8 juice in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Kind of like a.
Tastes really good. Yeah.
You know what?
Beer.
I had that.
Interesting.
They,
Sounds great.
that's a michelada.
Is that what they call it?
It's a michelada.
Is it
Okay.
Michelada? Michelada, is it?
Mm-hmm. That's
Cool.
exactly what that is. I just learned that and had that recently and thought the same thing. This is quite tasty.
I gotta try that. That sounds great.
Uh-huh. God
Okay,
bless
so,
my memory.
I have a YouTube channel.
You do?
Yes. Would you guys be okay if I put our conversation on the YouTube?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, man,
appreciate it.
sure. Spread the joy.
All
Yeah.
right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. It's you can look it up. It's called Rideshare with Ron.
Rideshare
That's
with
fine,
Ron. That's an
Rideshare with
easy
Ron.
one to remember.
That's great, Ron.
It's been a
Good talking
pleasure,
to you,
Ron.
man.
Yes, sir.